Plus, you don't have to be skinny to benefit from the power of yoga. We're going to show you how big yoga works for any body type.
Welcome back. Well, it's one of the best ways to tone your body and relax your mind. From kids yoga to hot yoga, it's an art that can be practiced in different ways and by all different body types. Today, Meera Patricia Kerr is here to tell us about big yoga. And you say, hey, yoga is for all body types.
That's right. You don't have to be thin. And we see so many pictures in the media of really slender people, beautiful people doing amazing poses. And that's great for them. But these are professional people. And I am teaching people who are just normal, people who might be older. I'm almost 64, but I'm still practicing yoga, and it helps me stay flexible. It makes me happy. It elevates the mood. They've proven this. And it reduces the stress hormones in the body, which reduces inflammation, helps with arthritis, lowers the heart rate. I mean, there's so many health benefits to yoga.
It makes me feel good knowing that you say that, because you know, I'm a big runner. I do triathlons, I skydive, I do all this crazy stuff, but for me, yoga is intimidating. You know, you see these, you see bodies like Jennifer Aniston, they went and did yoga for 5 hours today, you know what I mean? And sitting in a room very quietly is something that seems like it would be very hard for me. You know, so for someone like me, what advice do you give?
Well, you can just experiment with yoga and go to a class and see what it feels like, because once you experience the stress management that occurs, that stress response just goes away and you feel that relaxation response. You feel like a child again, just completely easy and peaceful. And you know, in our society, we're so go, go, go. We sometimes forget to sit back and relax. And we have to retrain our bodies to relax because they've kind of forgotten.
And you're doing that in big yoga.
I am. Right. Big yoga is for big people, but it's also for older people, or it's for people who are recovering from injuries or even, you know, physical challenges.
I love that. I love that. Let's show some moves. Meera.
Okay. Well, there's a traditional move in yoga where we bend forward, which can be a little challenging for people to do on the mat.
Okay.
So I've done some stretching forward, which when you bend forward, it helps to lower your heart rate. It lowers the stress hormones.
Okay.
So here's a good example. You inhale, let the arms come overhead, and then you let the shoulders kind of relax. And you can bend back a little bit, get a little stretch backward, and then you float the arms out and make a little swan dive down, and then you just hang.
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out. And you can feel the back of the neck just going, oh, thank you.
This seems like something you could do at your office desk just for 5 minutes to release some of that stress, to sort of stretch out your muscles, right?
And another one for the office is an easy chair stretch. A little twist backwards, and then a very slow as you exhale forward, then take a nice deep breath, and then turn the other way. And of course, if I were doing this in an office, I might hold it a little longer, but to continue breathing. And as you breathe in, and then when you exhale, the slower you exhale, the more you'll connect with that relaxation response. That's what yoga is really all about.
I see that you're in bare feet. I don't know if Catherine would let me have bare feet in the office because she doesn't like my feet. No, it's okay to just kind of do it in whatever clothing you're in. I mean,
as long as it's comfortable. You don't need to be like a fanatic,
yoga fanatic to get the benefits out of it.
The main thing is you want to have a stretchy waist so that you can bend forward, or if you're bending sideways, you're not going to be pulling anywhere. So I'm wearing, these have a little spandex, but mostly cotton. My little t-shirt is mostly spandex and cotton.
Yeah. Let's talk about, why don't you stand up and why don't you talk about some of your, you have DVDs out, I know. Right?
I do. In fact, this year I produced a new DVD called Flexibility, and this is a really easy practice. Sometimes when I did my first DVD, it was too challenging for some people, for the bigger people I was working with, and I decided, well, I'll have to make it a little simpler. So this is a practice that can be done on the mat, on the floor, and then it has a deep relaxation at the end.
Very nice. And how many minutes of yoga is on this?
There's about a 25-minute practice of the joint freeing. It's like little movements that help the joints to free themselves up and also strengthen the muscles that support those joints, which is really important.
I may just have to try it.
Oh, you better.
We'll see. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Well, as always, you can find more information on Big Yoga on our website, wzzm13.com, under the Take 5 links.